Hello people, it's me, Mr. Zaz. I'm back, dropping another video, but few interesting videos are gonna be coming up. And why? Well, we have Fury vs Nagano. Boo, boring fight. You know, if you could really call this a fight, it's exhibition match. I mean, like boxing fight, right? So it's exhibition. But you know what? Fury is famous for having poor undercuts, but you need to drive ourselves up. You know, you need to get the British public involved. So what do we have here? We finally have good undercard. Yay! Yeah, we have a good undercut, and that's what I'm gonna be talking about because we have Fabio Wardley versus David Adeleye. A good fight. I like to say a good fight, and there is a tension, there is drama, and this kind of drama reminds me the all good boys. David Hay versus Del Boy Chisora himself. If you remember, you know the build up of that fight was for like what just non-title fight was amazing, and the fight itself was really good. And this honestly, this fight reminds me exactly the same thing because we already have some kind of scuffle, punches landed, bad blood here and there. You know, David Adeleye, you know, he has few words to say about Fabio Wardley, about him being slow, not signing contract and stuff like that. And here in this picture we can see we have like some kind of action. No one really knows who started it, but it end up with Fabio Wardley having a small cut, which I'm really not happy about it because it can delay the fight, it can cancel the fight, it can open in sparrings. Yes, there's like few weeks, but this has happened in the past, guys. Remember, just Huey Fury against Kubra Puvelov, same thing. It was fine. Second round when he went in the fight, he get punched and the cut just opened badly. So not really happy about it. But who gonna win the fight? I mean, this is a very close fight. Last time when I was checking out David Adeleye, it was his first fight against Kamil Sokolovsky. I mean, first for like a big fight. Yeah, versus well, Fabio Wardley. I have few videos about Fabio Wardley, but you know what? He has proven me wrong. Fabio Wardley is actually much better boxer, and he's, I would say, on a heavy-handed side. He has that great equalizer. You know, he's willing to take the punch and to land one good one because he knows when he lands, he knocks people out. But on other side, don't quote me on it. I understand Fabio Wardley does not have amateur experience, and it not needs to count for something, right? David Adeleye has amateur experience, but does not have as much professional experience. And as you can see, he started boxing at the age of. So yeah, guys, David Adeleye been boxing since age of 14, and he's been representing and winning something too. He won senior ABA in Norway in 2017. But next thing he won seniors ABA in 2018, but it does not specifically say what level. So I assume it was like expert level. And he has a college sport boxing championship, which is a bit smaller thing. But anyway, he's been quite active and he's winning here and there. So these years they need to count for something, and that's why I'm counting and adding this experience towards Adeleye, thinking this could be the game changer for him to beat Fabio Wardley. Because as far as I know, Fabio Wardley does not really have much amateur experience, or none at all. Don't quote me on it, but I think so. He has that really rough punching power, and he can take a shot. He's willing to stand there, just like Chisora. He's willing to stand there and just slug it out because he knows most of the time he punches way harder than anyone else. But in this fight, I like to say it's like 50-50. But in my eyes, I'm just justifying that those 4 years of Adelaye's amateur experience needs to count for something. Because as professionals, they're quite equal on their resumes. I do give credit to Wardley being, I wouldn't say a bit better, but you know, a bit more than like few levels better. Okay, he has faced bit better opponents, but fight-wise, they're about close to the same amount of fights. So I will gonna lean with David Adeleye just because of his amateur experience, and it doesn't seem like he has a bad shin or nothing so far has shown yet. So I would say this is 50-50, but in my eyes, it's David Adeleye because of amateur experience. So anyway, guys, leave your thoughts below. Tune in on this amazing fight because I think it will gonna be really underrated and people just gonna miss it out. But honestly, I think this will gonna be one of those fights people will gonna be going back after it's done. So anyway, guys, Mr. Zaz out, and until next time.